Hello, my name is Paryani from Diterima Free Study Program. Here I will explain about the subject-verb agreement. Let's go.
Subject-verb agreement. What is the subject-verb agreement? How about an example of the subject-verb agreement? And what are the rules in the subject-verb agreement? Agreement means conformity, so the subject-verb agreement is the conformity between the subject and the verb. If the subject is singular, then the verb must also be singular, and if the subject is plural, the verb must also be plural. What is a singular noun and singular verb? Singular is just one, single, and alone. Example, car and ball. Singular verb is also just one, single, and alone. Example is eat and sings. Next, what is a plural noun and plural verb? Plural noun is more than one and not alone. Example, bird and bananas. Plural verb is also more than one and not alone. Example, eat and drink. Example, singular subject and singular verb. Number 1, the apple falls. Number 2, a bird sings. Number 3, a boy dances. Example, plural subject and plural verb. Number 1, the children play with ball. Number 2, the stars shine. Number 3, three cats eat my fish. How can that be? Because the subject-verb agreement has a number of rules that must be followed. Anything? Here are the rules. Singular plural. If the subject is singular, he, she, it, then the verb is also singular by adding s, or is behind it. If the subject is plural, we, they, then the verb is also plural, not adding anything. Oh, there are exceptions for the first and second person subject, I and you. These two subjects follow the plural subject rule where the verb is not changed from its original form. Example, Chacha goes to school. He likes to eat apples. The cat chases the mouse. I go to school. They like to eat apples. The cat chases the mouse. Next, conjunction and. When two subjects are combined with the word and, then the subject means more than one, so that it becomes plural. Example, Chacha and Charlie ride car to school. The cars and bikes park in front of the mall. Next word to describe quantity. If there is a word describing a quantity such as all, most, some, half, and other, followed by the word of, then the verb to use depends on the noun after it. Example, half of the book is, all of the information is, most of the students arrive at school, some of the cakes are very delicious. Next, there and here. For there and here, the verb form is determined based on the noun after it. Example, there are birds. There is a snake in my boot. Here is your phone. Here are the lists that you need. Next, additional phrase. Additional phrase are phrases that are added after the subject. Here are some examples of additional phrase, as well as, including, especially, in addition to, along with, together with. When you come across this phrase in a sentence, what must be remembered in that the form of the verb remains dependent on the original subject and is not affected by this phrase. Example, Donna, together with her sister, likes visiting her grandmother. The children, as well as their cousins, get presents every Christmas. The latter is special rules for some words. Apart from the above rules, there are also a number of words which, although they contain plural meanings, are always grammatically singular, so the verb must also be singular. Here are some words that use these particular rules: everybody, everything, everyone, somebody, something, someone, anybody, anything, anyone, nobody, nothing, no one. Example: everybody knows Lee. Someone is hiding behind the tree. Nothing matters now.